don't get into military stories or overly aggressive individuals talking about their experience in the service. But something about this book just grabbed my attention, and I wanted to do a review on it. It's the third time that I've read this book. Can't Hurt Me, David Goggins. And for some reason, when like I'm struggling with anything, a diet, when I'm struggling with a thought, when I'm struggling to get up and go do cardio, I turn that David Goggins on, or I turn an interview on of David Goggins, and it seemed like I get superpowers because the thought he instantly changes my thought. Because at one point he was a heavy man, real heavy, spraying for cockroaches, feeling like this ain't life. Went to the military, had an abusive father. David Goggins, 135-mile run, a ultra marathon. He done did 60 of them, but the 135 miles in 48 hours. Come on now. It's motivation, man. Some of us can't run a mile in 12 minutes. Then he broke the Guinness Book of World Records. 4,000 push-ups in 17 hours. Bad water. He was in bad water in the military, doing all type of heroic achievements and losing weight and becoming mentally healthy. And the main thing about this book that stuck out to me is the mental. We all think that going to the gym gonna make us look good and feel good. You gotta mentally get there first. We all think if I just had $1 million, I'll be good. But you gotta mentally get $1 million before you touch it physically. Goggins ain't no joke. Goggins ain't no joke. And we about to look at why Goggins said the book was created.
What's it? I know what it's about, but why'd you write it?
You know what? There's several reasons why I wrote the book. I never knew that. So when I first started this journey, I had no idea that it would end up with me writing a book.
Really?
No idea. Okay. I didn't set out to make money. I didn't set out for any kind of fame, fortune, none of this.
Yes.
This is just happened to happen.
Yeah.
You know, I set out just to change who I was.
Yeah.
You know, just a reflection in the mirror, man. So along this journey, I started realizing that a lot of us have a lot of issues.
Yes.
A lot of problems. Mm-hmm. But those problems that we have, we don't talk about. We don't want anybody knowing about. We're ashamed of. Mm-hmm. So we get them, put them in a nice big trunk, put them up in the storage compartment of our house, up in the daggone attic.
Yeah.
That's where it's at. That's where it stays. And that's how they live their lives. But you never get better.
No.
Whenever hard times come up, you always wonder why you can't ever get over the hurdle. Mm-hmm. Why can't I get better? Why can't I get better? Why am I always here?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm doing good. I feel like I'm doing good. But all you're doing is you're fixing this surface layer of crap.
Yeah.
And the surface doesn't fix anything. You gotta go get that fucking trunk, put it down, and start, going through it and fixing all that crap in it. That's why I wrote the book, because most people think,
man, the trunk's in your head.
That's right.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
The trunk ain't in your attic.
Oh, no. The trunk's here.
You're saying this, and I'm like, this is a great metaphor.
No, this is the fucking trunk right here.
Yes, yes.
So we like to put that shit away. People hurt my feelings, my dad, my mom, society.
My school, this,
all
life,
that.
my grades, my paycheck,
That's
my
right.
boss, the man, whatever.
I was a part of that also.
Yep.
So why the book had to be written, and I don't care if I sell a copy of it, and that's not the case now. We're doing really well. But the thing about it is, people put a title on me. They put a big, so they see the David Goggins of today.
Yeah.
The David Goggins of today is some guy who's considered the world's toughest man.
We put everything up. Everything that we dealing with, we mask it. What we're doing good at. Everybody dealing with something. You can't tell me you ain't dealing with something. And life is levels. And when you go to the next level, it's the same stuff that you have to deal with. It's just about, are you gonna take them off the shelf, like Goggins said, and face them? Are you gonna face the problem? Or you just gonna let it just stay there, collect dust, and it's gonna live with you till the end of time? Or you gonna face it? And one thing that I caught, he said that he didn't set out to write the book. He just lived the life and the book came about. Like everybody have an idea. We all want to create something. We all researching how to make more money, but we don't research how to be better people. We all want to become business owners and bosses and millionaires and stuff, but we don't want to be better people. We don't want to be better mentally, healthy, spiritually. We just want more things. And achieving things is gonna have you have more stuff in the closet. For real.
It's all about the quitting mind. So what's the quitting mind? So let's say it's day one of a job interview. We all know what that shit feels like. You have your clothes laid out. You got your food ready to go in the morning. You've been preparing for weeks and weeks and weeks. You show up and you bring your best self. You get the fucking job. Merry Christmas. All right. After a couple of months, you start showing up to work a little later. You don't look as good. Your clothes aren't fucking laid out. Your breakfast isn't ready. Your mind's getting softer. Guess what? Don't have a fucking quitting mind. Repetition every day. Stay hard.
We get comfortable. We get stagnant. I heard a lot of people in my place of employment talk about they can't stand the job. They want to quit the job and all of that. Just a year ago, 6 months ago, you was begging for that job. You don't want to be consistent in that area. So what makes you go somewhere else and be consistent? People be like, I have to be happy first. You just have to be happy. Man, don't have a quitting mind. This book, unrateable, dope, good book, mandatory purchase. Mandatory purchase. If you want some energy, a caffeine, you don't need to go buy no energy drink or go to Starbucks. Go buy the David Goggins audio book or go buy the physical copy or just listen to him on YouTube on one of his interviews. And you'll see why I'm so intrigued by this book. A plus book. I'm out. Peace, love, and abundance. Make sure you go get you some money. Let's do it.